So we've got a beautiful morning to be leaving Arreau. We just got to duck around and get some fuel. We're going to head over to Powell via Lourdes. We're going to go check out the Sanctuary of Our Lady at Lourdes, and we're going to go over that mountain over there because it's there, and also to avoid all the roadworks, which took us about half an hour to do 12k on the way in yesterday, so we don't want to go back through that. Nonetheless, we'll have a lovely look at Arreau. Ooh. And it's a bit of a traffic jam at the hotel this morning for a town of not many people. The town's one and only functional restaurant, so we had lunch and dinner there. Wow, that guy just works 24/7. That's who served us yesterday. So apparently this is the worst road into Spain. It has a tunnel that runs for 30 minutes in one direction and then 30 minutes in the other direction going. But yet it still gets lots of trucks on it. Nobody knows why.
Bonjour! We are leaving Arreau. It's a glorious day. We had a really nice time here. It's a really pretty town. I did get the population wrong. I think there's about like 1,000 people, not 45,000. Powell, where we're going today, has 45,000. This does seem to be quite the tourist attraction though. It's got a little trail around town and lots of roadworks at the minute. The hotel that we were staying at, we did sleep with the windows open because it was a little stuffy inside and you could hear the river. It was quite relaxing. Oh, look at the goats. Yeah, I was just going to tell you. Oh, the goats on the side. I think Colin's just turned his camera on. Pair of wankers.
We've got roadworks and sheep having, goats doing goat things, which is awesome. Morning, goats.
But yeah, so anywho, we've got 102 k's to go today. The first half is a bit twisty, I believe. I don't know if we're turning left. I didn't notice when Colin put his blinker on. We are turning left.
Up we go up the mountain. It's a D road, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's not like not a little farm track. So the D roads are about the smallest official state roads that they have. But it looks like it's going to be steep.
So we've just turned off what I thought was a small road onto a smaller road to go up over the pass. It's very pretty. And whilst the drop's on the left hand side, I am A-OK. Colin's running the gauntlet first. Aspen Arreau looks like it has even less people, and it's still got a big steeple in the middle. Oh shit. Oh bloody Nora. Are we going up there? I don't know if Colin's having second thoughts.
This one might be a bit advanced for us.
Okay.
You happy with that?
Okay.
Go to the other one that's further north as well.
Okay. Colin is having second thoughts, which is fine.
Being that tight, there's 3 vans coming down that I counted. So we're still going over the mountain pass. It was a little bit technical for us. It was down to very much single lane bitumen, no guardrails, some really tight hairpins that we were struggling to make it around, and so 1,000-metre ascent, no guardrails, no fences, and we could see vans coming the other way. So we counted 3 vans coming back at us and went, discretion is a better part of valour. We'll be turning around and going the long way around. But, anyway, so it means we get to sit here beside this lovely little dam while we wait for the traffic.
So some major roadworks happening here. It looks like they're laying new pipes.
It's a pretty good view today. We've got mountains, we've got a lot of mountains. We've got a lovely castle over there. So we're stopping into Lourdes today to see the Sanctuary of Our Lady Cathedral, which has been a thing in France for a very long time. One of the most spectacular cathedrals in the world. Welcome to our windy little road through the village, right up to the castle. And now we're getting forced pan shot because this is a hairpin. And then, ta-da! That's very cool.
The Pyrenees Mountains, quite majestic.
Glorious day. It's much better than sitting in the traffic before.
do with the scenery. This is all about this newly paved road. It's bloody magnificent. So that's all.
Check out this road. It is billiard table smooth. And lots of fun. Right. It honestly feels like nobody else has ever driven on this road. It is amazing. Everything yesterday was supposed to be, but turned out to be slightly disappointing. Now we get the views at the top that go with it.
So, we have arrived in Lourdes. We were going to stop here, but it wasn't quite far enough, and the accommodation was super duper expensive. So we decided that we'd stop by and have a look at the church, whatever it is. I've embarrassed myself a little today. I am okay. I dropped the bike. I don't know if you can see, I've broken my clutch lever. That seems to be the only damage. I was just super embarrassed. I'm turning around and I lost my footing, and down she goes. She's a heavy bitch. I couldn't pick her up on my own. So yeah, anyway, I think, oh wow, there's one of the eagles. I've been looking. You can see the steeple, I think. Colin's doing a very good job navigating us to it. I don't know why. I thought Lourdes was like this massive big town, but it's really not. Okay, obviously I was looking at the wrong thing. Missy. Well, this is a little shitola. I don't want to drop the bike again. That'd be fabulous. Oh, far out, Brussels sprout. Well, there's lots of souvenir shops, so we must be getting close. Well,
So this is Lourdes, which we were going to stop at, but we decided not to because it was crazy. It was like literally thousands of tourists just wandering around the city centre. We'll see if we can get a shot of the church. Apparently not.
Au revoir, Lourdes. The bit I filmed earlier was really quiet. It got quite hectic. The parking was up a hill, there was paid parking, there was people everywhere. So, on our way to Pau we are. I guess we have to leave some things for next time. Bonjour. So we are just leaving Pau. We've got 120 k's I think to Bayonne, which is right over to the west, just a couple of k's from the beach. We had a really good time actually in Pau. It was really pretty. Some cool cathedrals and churches and forts. Yeah, we certainly spoilt ourselves because the old Ibis wasn't quite as nice, but anyway, it worked. Still a bit confused by roundabouts. There's so many of them. So I think we're going to fang along the freeway for a little bit this morning, because the avoid tolls and avoid motorways just crisscrosses using the on and off ramps to stay off the tolls. So that's what happened to us when we went into Lyon, I think it was, towards the end of the ride. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out on the freeway for a little bit. I'm guessing this isn't the freeway yet because we've got a good old farm machinery vehicle. Okay, a little bit different to home.
So we are rolling out of Pau this morning. Nice leisurely line. Heading off to Bayonne. We've picked a couple of random villages to put in as waypoints so it doesn't take us anywhere too boring along motorways and things. So we literally have no idea what they're going to be. But so far, quite nice. Only one tractor so far this morning. Oh, this is more like it. Finally out of the burbs of Pau. And another tractor. Going on these little D roads, there's two constant hassles. Roundabouts every 3 kilometres and tractors.
So I think we're halfway. To Bayonne. Just been through a whole heap of little towns. It was quite flat. Now she's getting quite hilly. It's really pretty. Lots of farmland. Well, that wasn't quite the view I was expecting heading west. Our little mountains are still there.
Got another one of these brand new, incredibly smooth roads. We're taking nice and slowly today though. Haven't quite got yesterday's spectacular scenery.
So what do the people that live here do? I think I need to find out, because we go through these towns and sometimes we're after 2, and it does seem that between 2 and 4:30 it's like everything shuts down, but it's 12 o'clock, it's lunchtime. What does everyone do? There's no one around. If anyone knows, give us a message. Do they work in somewhere else in a bigger town? The Pyrenees still haven't left us. Neither have the contrails. Nor the farm machinery. I've got 30 k's to Bayonne. A bit tired today. I wonder if Colin has spotted those 2 spires. He may be too busy navigating. So we are in Bayonne, on the outskirts anyway, and as you can see, lots of people ride scooters, and they ride them anywhere and everywhere.